Hi guys, it's Archibald Chesterfield the Third, AC3, and it's Saturday night. Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and you are live on the live streaming home, the ArchieLuxury corporate channel, and we're here. And I gotta say, it's all good to see you here. I gotta be honest with you. I am desperate in need of cash. That's why I do these shows, and also to entertain and keep everything going very, very strong. Guys, it's been a very, very hard couple of weeks there. The world is a difficult place at times. It is very, very difficult. It's very hard. It's very, very difficult. I gotta tell you the truth there, guys. It's the world is nasty and it's vicious. Whew, what can I say? It's hard. Everything's hard, guys. It's very hard. It's a hard place, and I'm trying my best to delivering YouTube content to the audience. That's what I do best, is to bring in content that the viewers love. And you know, it ain't always easy. It is not always easy. It's not always that, you know, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. I try my best to bring in comedy. I bring in all the good stuff, and it's hard. It's hard. YouTube is a very difficult business to be in. It's a hard place to pump and dump. It's very difficult. It's very difficult, and I'm not exactly sure what you can do there. It's tough, 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 tough. It's vicious. It's mean. It's nasty. And I gotta be frank with you. There's a lot of vicious people who come in, they swarm around, and then they, you know, if you don't do exactly what they want, they get high and mighty, and they let you down. They really do let you down. So I don't have easy answers. This is kind of the way it is there. I want to say a very, very special thank you to Mr. Mutton Hollow, $2. Let's get the party started, big boy. Yes, sir. The first donator for tonight, Mr. Mutton Hollow. Thank you, sir. It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm really pleased to be presenting the YouTube to the audience. And I gotta be honest with you, it is very, very tough. It's tough. It's tough, guys. It ain't always easy. It's hard. Sometimes, you know, you try and, you know, it's nice to have some guests on the channel, and other times it's very tough. It is hard. I gotta be honest with you. Life is tough. It's a vicious game, guy. Life is hard. Silla boy, why are you live on the corporate channel? Because that's the new home. That is the new home of my live streaming. I went to a guru who said the best thing I've got. My brand is too fragmented. That's what he said to me. He said, my brand is too fragmented. And he said to me, he said, you gotta do it better. That's what he said to me. Gotta do it better. You gotta be more cleverer how you do this. So, you know, that's what I'm doing today. I am trying my best. I'm trying my best to get the viewers, the ratings, everything like that there. You can only do your best in life. It's a big sacrifice you make. You got to try and do the best you can. I kind of it's a hard thing. Clay Clement, $2. Chin up, sunshine. Thank you, Clay. I appreciate that there. That's the second donor for today. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. By the way, fuck knuckle NS something. The yellow gold world time is now the Khaleesi dial. You stupid fuck. You stupid, inept, lazy fuck. But anyhow, hey, what can I say? What do I say? Indeed, you've got to be. What can you say? You just got to pull forward. The weight loss. How is weight loss? Weight loss disasters. I weighed myself 134.5 on the knocker. A little bit down, but no cigar. A little bit down, but no cigar. I got to be frank and honest with you there. It's very tough. YouTube, it's a very hard gig to do. It's tough. It's tough, guys. It's tough. I've been doing YouTube now for many years, and it's very hard gig. It's a hard gig. And the watchers, I got to tell you what, I went in, I tried this experiment with Austin Daniels. Sounds like a hideous British car, Austin Daniels. And fuck me dead. I did a review. I mean, fucking hell. He baffed me. He fucking, oh my God. He's a very difficult guy. You know, I thought, oh, this would be nice. Bit of backslapping, bit of PR for both of us. No, he came out swinging. Fuck me dead. He really came out swinging. He was vicious, you know. I don't know what to say. It's hard. It's very hard. What can you say there? It's vicious. It's mean. It's I gotta be honest with you. It's tough, man. Tough. Very tough. Very tough. It's tough. It's mean. It's vicious. It's all going nasty. That's what it is. It's going vicious. And I got to be honest with you there. It's mean. It's hard. I had the Austin Daniels. Fuck me dead. He says the only good Rolex Steel Sports is with a functional bezel. He said, well, we got the Explorer 2, yada, yada, yada. Fuck me dead. Fuck me dead. It was tough. He really, really went after me on that watch there. Weight loss is a disaster. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. I'm going to have some. I really feel like, you know what I really feel like today? I really feel like Subway. Subway, fuckers. And I've got to tell you, that's what I really feel like. Subway. It's tough. I'm working on the man. I'm doing the paid reviews. I did a few. How about that spoiled Chinese fucker? 20-year-old's got a 5396 annual calendar and a ceramic Daytona. Fuck me dead. Fuck, quick, whisk, watch, check. I'm wearing a Milgauss. The Milgauss. Fuck me dead. How do they afford this shit? How the fuck do they afford this shit? And he's trying to give me advice on the bitches. Oh, fuck me dead. I wouldn't listen to a 20-year-old. They don't know how to fuck yet. They don't know how. They still think their dick is for pissing. Monsignor Pincus, jump on the scales. I did, Monsignor. I did. It's 134.5, which is, okay, it's a little bit down, but it's no fucking cigar, Pincus. No fucking cigar, that's for sure. No fucking cigar on that one. Let me give you the drum. It's a little bit down. I had a little bit of wine last night. Doc said to me, I'm allowed to have a bit of wine. I'm actually going to start the exercise. I need to do some sexercise, but I don't have any girlfriend. I am between no ladies, no girls, no ladies, no nothing. I got to be frank with you there. It's very, very tough. It's mean. It's vicious. It's nasty. I don't know what to say. It's tough, man. It's very, very tough. What can I say? Yeah, that's just how it is. It's very tough. It's very tough. What's going on here? We're getting all sorts of oh, what's going on there? We got a few things. It's all going good. We got everything's going okay here. I'm just trying to do this show. I do have some. I'll tell you, I have met this lovely lady, but we're not sure how it's going. I got to be honest with you. I'm in bad mood sometimes. Okay, I get into a relationship, and sometimes I just need time for myself. I cannot just, you know, I'm not a traditional. I sometimes I go, I'm very, very cool, and then other times I just need a break. I need a break because I'm in a the emotional, the YouTube, the entertainment business is hard to perform like a seal, fuckers. It's hard to perform like a seal. Yeah, that's what I can say there. It's very tough, very tough, very, very tough. What? Aussie Yobbo's Travel. I've heard of that guy. What does he do? He's got a YouTube channel. He talks about Thailand. 50,000. He's only got one video up. That's what's going on there. I got to be completely frank and honest with you guys. Monsignor Pincus, jump on the scale. I did. I'm 134 and 5. 134 and 5, which is down from 136.4. Slightly down. Okay, slightly down. $1.99 from C. Cal. What's your dream? Ultimate dream. What's my dream? You know, I tell you this now. I was actually Googling. I'm thinking about, this is completely left of field. I'm thinking about, what about if I sold all my watches and bought a 40-foot yacht, a second-hand 40-foot yacht, and sailed around the world? I'd need a big gun to handle the pirates. Hey, what do you think? A 40-foot yacht, I could sail. I don't know anything about sailing. I don't know anything, but I'm sure you could pick up as you went.
Hello, Fuckaroonie. How's it going?
Hey, who's this? Hello. We have contact. Earth to Mars. This is Archie. Hello. Do we have contact? Hi. Alien planet. Which planet are you from? Earthlings?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm the Earthling, and oh, right. And what would that make you then, if I'm the Earthling?
Aliens. Hey, how it's great to see you. What is going on? Tell me what's happening today. I was just fumbling through. What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me. What is happening in your life, please? Tell me.
I don't know. Why, how is your channel so fucked-us when none of your co-hosts / guests come on?
By the way, you know, I've got a little quick health hygiene tip. Do not use hand gel on genitalia. Okay? Do not use. Sorry, this is Dettol, hand healthy touch, instant hand sanitizer. Do not use that on genitalia. There we go. Little sexual health tip there. Now, I wanted to say to you, it's a great honor to have you back here. You saw the tan yesterday?
I did.
How's he going? Buying anything else or what?
It was fun. He gave me a little gift, which I was very appreciative of.
What did he give you?
A watch.
Wow.
Very
What sort of watch?
exclusive, a very exclusive watch that I've been wanting, that I really tried to get.
Here we go. MLGRD, $10 Canadian. Biggest loser. Archie is ha ha ha. Sorry, but your watches will never make your father love you like your accountant brother. I don't know if he likes anyone, my dad. He's a little bit, he gets shitty at everyone, okay? I think that's just the DNA. The DNA. That's the DNA from going to a Catholic school and getting the shit beaten out of you. I must tell you this. I'm thinking about, can I just tell you this, Jin? Selling all my luxury watches off, keeping the undone, and buying a 40-foot yacht. What do you think of that as an idea?
First of all, you're going to need a bigger yacht than 40 feet deal. It won't even stay afloat with you on it. You're going to need like Noah's Ark.
A 40-foot yacht is a pretty good yacht. What do you think? You could go around the world in a 40-foot yacht.
You could also die because you don't have enough sailing experience and just.
Well, what's there to learn? What's there to do? Drop anchor, starboard side and port side. And what else you got? They got to give way to the big super tankers. And if pirates board, right, you got to shoot them first. Pirates.
I don't really. Have you ever even sailed, Archie? Like anything?
I've been on a catamaran. I've done a bit of catamaran sailing. I quite enjoyed it. I would have to keep my bluesy, but if I did go nautical, I'd have to keep the bluesy.
Why not get a yacht master?
Did you ever see that LB Mangles? He made some videos in the 70s. No. LB Mangles, guys. 70s flashback. LB Mangles was this guy who he had one really successful film. Then he tried to make the second one. And it never really, I think he went too hedonistic with the paid support staff, the big-breasted paid support staff. It didn't. LB Mangles. Now, so talk to me. What are you buying lately? What's happening? How is your watch collection? What have you got?
I'm not buying anything. I've been. You know how many? I've only been. Do you know how many cities I've been in the last 5 days alone? I've been literally.
What exactly do you do? What exactly do you do?
Airport every day.
What do you do?
I work. I work.
You're in corporate. You're in corporate.
I don't even work. I work in multiple cities.
Is there any way you could get me a job?
I think once upon a time you could have treated this channel like a job and put in some effort, but I think that ship might have sailed. Speaking of yachts, that is a big ship that sailed.
Okay. Speaking
of
Archie, yachts,
have you been looking for a job? I mean, you mentioned that you always say you're looking for a job, and yet you're still here. I think the viewers want to know.
I get disillusioned. Okay, I get disillusioned. I kind of like doing YouTube. I love doing videos. Tell me this. Austin Daniels tore into my Austin Everett. I got to be honest with you there. Austin Daniels tore into my collection. I don't know if you saw the savage remarks he made.
No, Archie, I don't watch any videos on YouTube.
Okay.
I spend enough time being in them. I don't need to watch any of them.
Yes. I've got to be honest with you. How's your collection going? How many pieces have you got now?
I don't even know.
Non-shitter class. Non-shitter class.
I mean, I haven't bought anything recently. The only thing I've gotten is the watch that Tan bought me. The Swatch.
That's it.
Yes. And I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it every day now.
Cool. You've still got your Reverso.
I do.
That's a 976, I think, isn't it?
Yep.
You've still got your Explorer 1 36mm.
Yes.
You've still got your Nomus. Your Nomus.
No, I don't have a Nomus.
What did you have? You don't have a Nomus. What's the other dog? Oh, that's right. It's a. What is it? The other dog shit brand. What is it? The Senator. Did you have a Senator?
Yeah, I do have a Senator.
What else do you have?
Even know.
Do you fly around firing people? Can I ask you that? Do you fly around firing people? Just hang on. Hello. Do you go around firing people?
Why? Do you want me to come and fire you? I just
wondered. I'm just trying to work out your job. I think that's what you would do. You go around firing people. You give them a pack. Have you seen that movie Up in the Air with George Clooney?
Yeah.
He's an outplacement consultant. Outplacement. I think outplacement. You would do that. Paul, come in here. We just want to talk to you. Look, as you know, the company's had a few problems of late, and we've been doing some restructuring. And this is no reflection on your abilities in the company or the contribution you've made, but we are unfortunately letting you go.
How many times have you heard something like that before?
I've heard that a few times. I've heard that. Yeah, in my life, probably 3 times.
You know what I do for a living, Archie? I applied for the junior role at your IT company.
Yes.
You know, the one that they were hiring for and that you applied for. I applied for it and I got it. And they have relocated.
Which IT company was this?
Remember, you got fired from your company, and
I've been fired from more places than you've had.
And then you wore the world time to your firing. I know I shouldn't really laugh, but it's a story you tell quite often.
Yeah, I had the color. I didn't have the world time then. I haven't had a job since I had the world time.
Well, maybe that tells you something.
You
get rid of it, then you know.
I'm kind of semi-retired. Does that make sense?
Well, I mean, based on the effort that you're putting on the channel, I think you're more fully retired.
Nasty, nasty. What do you think of my idea to get an Air King?
Sure. Yeah, I think that's fine. You know what? I used to really not like them.
Silly boy, get the donation train going, you cheap fuckers. Don't make Archie get a real job. And Jin, please apologize to the viewer for Archie's laziness.
Yes.
Monsignor Neo, hello humanity. Jin, congratulations on the watch. And a shout out to Tan. Tan's in the other bedroom, isn't he?
Yes.
Bursa, $2. Archie, tell Jin his Mickey Mouse watch is a shitter.
It is a shitter.
Tan has actually, I tell you what, Tan has really. Is he getting another Patek? What's the story there? Is that bullshit or?
It's not bullshit. And yes, I do have to apologize for Archie's laziness. He's too lazy to even apologize for his laziness.
Thank you.
But yeah, yes, he is. He's thinking about it. I don't think he's going to move like now, but he has his eyes open, looking for the right deal to, like to wrangle.
Hey, I had a fan rang me yesterday from New Jersey. An Italian guy from New Jersey, if you get my drift.
Yes, I do get your drift.
He, by the way, he has a nice collection of M4s.
Let's see.
And he said to me, what does he buy? MLGRD, $5. Gin FTW. What the fuck is FTW? He bought.
For the win. He bought the strap on today.
Beautiful. I got to tell you, anyhow, this guy from Jersey was saying to me, what should he buy? He's already got a White Gold Day Date 40. Should he get a Pepsi? Should he get a steel ceramic Daytona Panda? What should he get? Or a Batman? And I said, look, if you're going to buy one of those really popular models, I still think the Panda Daytona would be best. Non-Senior Neo, $5. Bark and Jack's video on the Broom was too much for me. I unsubscribed.
That brand. I didn't watch the video. And
Is it a new video? I didn't think he's been a bit quiet for the last couple of days.
See, I don't watch anyone's videos, so it's not really anything against him. But yeah,
he seems to be a lot more successful than me.
Definitely not my favorite brand, but you know.
Oh, he did a new video. Yes, he did a new video. Let's talk about Broom. They're just two spoiled rich kids who couple of spoiled rich kids who fucking I out of all the brands, I really loathe Broom. I don't know about you. Loathe it with
I'm not a fan. I think
how would you loathe it? Like, let's put it into perspective. Hoya Monaco, a tag Hoya Monaco that I had. Do you prefer that to a Broom, or what would you rather have?
I prefer the Monaco. Actually, I prefer a lot of tags, except not like 90s tag.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Let's go further down the train. How about we go to Longines?
Longines make sense. No, take a Longines.
Vintage reissue divers are actually.
Yeah, they look decent.
Okay, let's go down further down the food train. Let's go to a Seiko Presage. I'd take the Seiko Presage, wouldn't you?
I think so would I. Yeah, it fits my aesthetic better, and it's not trying to be.
I got to be honest with you. What else would I go down to?
Squale. Would you go down to Squale?
What watches do the Carpet Beetles wear? Anything they like. They've been I've been bombing them lately, and yeah. I'm not allowed to use insecticide anymore because I've got the bees. So that's just what I do. I've got to be completely frank with you there, Jin.
Yep.
Broom. How much do you despise Broom? Like
I don't despise the brand. I just am not a fan of it.
Do you hate the brand?
No, I don't hate the brand. Hate requires like effort. I don't even think about the brand.
No.
Yeah. I mean, why do I care what people buy?
I don't know if I would buy a Broom. Would you buy one? I would never buy one. Would you buy one?
No, I wouldn't buy one.
Okay, Frederick Constantin. Would you prefer that or a Broom? What would you do?
That's a very tough decision. I may just.
You got the little speedboat. You know the little speedboat they come with. I'll take the Frederick Constantin.
Some of them come with little model cars and
yeah, they're really cool, aren't they?
I just keep the model car and scrap the watch.
Oh, those Riviera boats. You know those wooden hull boats. So I'm thinking about nautical. I'm thinking about a nautical sea change.
How are you gonna live stream in the middle of the ocean? Or is this gonna become like a houseboat. You're going to be like one of those
houseboat.
That's
what I was going to do. Just be like a houseboat where I that's what I would do. I would just be moored near the Botanical Gardens in Brisbane. Drop anchor. I can drop anchor, can't I? I'm allowed to drop anchors, aren't I?
Well, I don't think the ship would move with your weight anyway, so I think it'd be fine.
It's I've had coffee. Coffee's for closers, by the way. Coffee is for closers.
So, Archie, do you have any trips planned?
No trips. I'm out of money. Out of money. Out of loot. Cash. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck die. I'm out of the green stuff. Okay.
The punters wanted to pay for you to come and visit them. How could they do that?
They could PayPal to ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. I will gladly accepting donations now. Gladly accepting donations. Gladly accepting donations. I got to be honest with you. I love my watches. Patek 5196. What's the cheapest you've seen one of those go for secondhand lately?
I've seen one for that was listed.
Yeah.
For like 13 US, a year old, less than a year old, mint. Like
13 US. What color gold was that?
White gold.
Ooh, 13 US. Fuck, that's very cheap.
Yeah, I mean they tank. They tank.
Yeah, that dress watch genre is just cactus. So to put that in, it's like about 18. Actually, I saw one yesterday for 18 on one of the forums.
18 Aussie.
Yeah, that's the same price.
Yeah.
18 and a half there. Yeah, they do tank. They're fucking incredibly soft. Incredibly soft.
I mean, that's not really a bad thing.
The thing is, if you were me, would you sell a couple of my steel Rolexes to get that or not?
No.
Sorry?
No. Because when are you going to ever have an occasion to wear a 5196? How often are you going to need to wear?
I could wear it with this. I was going to get it to wear with this unicorn shirt. Arch, thoughts on your competition doing unboxing of Disney watches? Car fund, $5. Disney watches.
I unboxed the Mickey Mouse watch on my channel today.
You don't have a channel?
I do have a channel.
What?
I made a couple videos. I don't really have a channel, but I posted a couple videos in the last few days.
What's it called?
It's just my YouTube username, Vingtienier.
Let's spell that.
BING.
BING.
TEN.
TEN.
IER.
IER. Vingtienier. Oh, fuck. Wowzers. How's that working out?
Well, I mean, we just got bored last week because you left us high and dry, Arch. We were like pontiffless on Easter, so we had to go and
that's right.
do our own thing.
That's cool. That's really cool, man. How's that working out for you?
Well, whatever. I just posted a couple vids or live streams.
That's fantastic, man. Anything you want from me, you're happy to use. Any vids you've appeared on my channel, you could repost on your channel. I don't mind.
And give you the Google ads? Well, I don't get Google ads because I don't have any viewers. So.
Yes.
You know, I think you need to do like spring cleaning of the ArchieLuxury channel. Try something else. I think around this time last year, you tried out the Captain Shitter thing.
Did you like that?
No, I think we were all, we don't want to see that costume again. But you know, I think it's time to you know, shake things up a bit.
Yes, I understand. I've got to get my ass. I got to be honest with you. There, it's a tough time. Tough time. It's very tough. YouTube is a hard game. It's a very hard game. But I try my best to entertain the fuckers. You know this? I try my best. Tell me this. Should I buy more watches? Is that what I need to do? What do I need to do to get more views?
You could buy them.
Buy the views, you mean, or what? Sorry, I'm not with...
Maybe you could buy the views.
Yes.
Can you give me a wrench on this channel? Because I think we moved channels and I don't have a wrench anymore.
Oh, fuck, you don't have a wrench. Of course you can have a wrench.
We have to
keep... or a wrench? What would you like? A wench or a wrench?
Well, a wrench first, and then you can mail over the wench.
Of course I can give you a wench. That's no problem.
I just want to keep the chat a little bit.
Yeah, no. I'm just going in there now. Just let me go into the tools. You're an amazing guy. I really love you coming on here. You've been loyal fan. That's been a great help to me. You know, you've helped me.
You know, I don't want you to flounder here, and we're all here because this channel means something to us.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. So I'm just adding you now. Boom. Bintinye. Okay. I've given you moderator rights. Is that okay? Is that what you wanted?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, that's done. I've done that for you now. Who else should I give moderator rights to?
I don't know. Who had it on your previous channel? On Soccer Horn, obviously.
Yeah.
Did Clive has the wrench?
No. Clive actually won't give me a wrench for his fucking Facebook group, the cunt. The cunt won't give me a wrench to his fucking Facebook group. Can you believe that? Fist Premier Horology. He won't give me a fucking wrench because there's some cunt there who's just nasty, and I wanna. Anyhow, it's a long story. Okay, it's a long fucking story. So you've got a wrench now. That should work now.
Yes, it did, and I put it to good use. Well, you know, Archie, at least you can say that you know, there's a group of 732 members that you have inspired.
Tell me this seriously, okay? How many good watches do these other people have there? Like Bark and Jack, he's got 3 or 4 Rolex.
I think you have a here's a super chat you'll like. Rich Buddy, $5. Good day, Paul, Jen, and fellow punters. This is the real Watch Guru show. To hell with the rest. Hashtag TGB sucks. Thank you for that great super chat.
I've actually been using that hashtag on my Instagram account.
I see you've been using it quite a bit, extensively. I mean, it's like that and hashtag rich fucker.
Yeah, it's cool. Should I buy more watches? Does that help bring in ratings or not?
I guess I think making quality content with the watches you have would help bringing the viewers.
What do I need to buy to get people interested?
Maybe you need to buy Squale or something affordable to, you know, sort of give people validation that their shit that they bought was worthy. Like, oh, it's okay. Your $150 watch is decent. It's decent. It's good. What I don't understand is that these channels where you know, they started out by saying, okay, well, you know, you can get an affordable mechanical watch and that's decent and respectable, and then they've gone all the way down to like, oh yeah, $15 quartz like calculator watch is cool,
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Rich Buddy, $2. Yes, Paul, I've added many hashtag TGV sucks as well. Thank you. Dr. Jew T, $2. Watch of the month. Yes, that's a good idea. He's a very cool guy. He bought the Patek from me. That was cheap. I sold that cheap. 7,000 Canadian I sold it for.
Which watch?
You know the little boy-sized Patek I had, 33 mil?
Yeah.
I got an extract. It was quite nice, actually.
Those are 3468, right?
Yes.
Those are pretty nice. They're very
they're very nice. It's classic Patek.
Very classy. Very classy.
Buy a boat or a 20-year-old. Well, actually, it's actually a 20-year-old boat or a 20-year-old Bentley. What could go wrong? What could go wrong, indeed? Yeah, you're doing very well there. He paid less than 5,000.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He paid 7. I sold it for 7. I thought was pretty damn cheap. What horological dreams, fantasies do you have? Do you have any horological what's happening?
Just give me a sec. I think we missed a super chat.
Oh shit.
Booster wants a wrench too. That was a super chat.
Who's that?
Booster.
Who's Booster?
He is a fan of the channel.
Is he any good?
Well, I mean, this is your channel. I can't.
Is he good or not? Would you give him a wrench if you were me?
Yeah, sure. I mean, what's the worst he can do if he starts to?
There's no channels that match him. I just tried to add him.
The wrenching is fast and furious on this channel today.
I can't find your channel, Bursa. It's not Booster. It's not coming up. I just put it in there.
Well,
I don't know why it's not. There's no channel.
He did work in IT, but he's at the same time very, very bad with anything technology related.
Yes. I can't find that channel. It's not coming up, Booster.
You can just go into live chat and make someone a moderator.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, just click on their on one of their live chat comments, and then you can make them a moderator.
Oh, fuck.
I found that out because now I have an actual channel and I've done it. Hotsy, Garbage Fire is my is the wrench wielder in my channel.
Bursa is now a moderator for your channel. Well, don't fuck it up, Bursa, and keep the donations coming for doing that.
A few others, Thomas Burnett, Tree Dillinger, they want one too. They'd be okay as moderators. But yeah, I mean, there was some nasty shit going on in this channel. Nasty vinyl cunters.
Yes. There we go. He's got his wench. Ah, he's got a wrench. Wench or wrench? I keep the wenches for myself, thank you.
Have you thought of doing brothel reviews?
What's happened to Hotsy?
Hotsy is, I don't know what's going on with Hotsy. I just know that whenever I do it, she's there.
In all honesty, YouTube is changing. It's becoming Hotsy. Hey, Hotsy. Yeah. Look, oh, there she is. Hey, Has Clive has moved in?
He said he's about 3/4 done moving. He's burned quite a few calories while doing the moving process.
Oh, let's send some pizza over for him, can we?
We can. We should.
You know? I got to tell you, $14 from NATO Morning Boys. Out to brunch this morning. I'm sporting my Explorer 1 Mark II this weekend, the desirable one. I'll catch up on the live stream later. Thank you very much.
Enjoy your brunch.
I can't. This Mark 1 or Mark II. Do you wade into this or not? Do you wade into this argument? It is ridiculous.
No, I mean,
I think
you know what I kind of
sour grapes. There is some sour grape. I think the guy is angry that he flew me overseas, and then he's just angry. He's angry. He's just an angry person. Just an angry, nasty, vicious person. That's all he is.
There was some people have said the Mark 1 has more collector potential because it was used for 6 years between 2010 and 2016. But I mean, at the same time, the Mark 2 has been produced for even fewer years. And I mean, while it could, just stay unchanged, I mean, chances are it'll stay unchanged for at least 3 years. But it's always possible that there will be more Mark 2s out there, fewer Mark 2s out there than Mark 1s. So I think that line of thinking is a bit flawed. But, I think you just buy what you like. I don't really think that there's a big deal with having. I mean, you know me. I would prefer a 36 mil, a 1016. That would be the ultimate, right? That's
yes. That is. I agree with you. They're fucking so expensive. Could I just share some gossip from one of the Facebook watch forums, right?
Sure.
So basically, this guy is responding to somebody has posted a Rolex GMT2 black.
Yeah.
And they posted it for 22,000 Australian dollars, right? Which I'll put that into US so you guys can see how crazy the forum price. 15.5 US.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just want to read you this posting. Righto, I need to get off beep forum. Anyway, so please, because I lack the self-discipline, I do it myself. I may as well post something that'll have me banned. Not even a month passes after the discontinuation of this watch, and weasels are seeping out of the woodwork to gouge the fuck out of the watch community. Does the discontinuation of the GMT in black actually constitute 100% increase in value? No, it fucking doesn't. You're actually just ripping people off. I am devastated that people on Beep Forum think that they are neo pawnbrokers. Fuck off. If anyone is that stupid to pay that much for that watch, bad life choices everywhere. One of the moderators, you're a clown and a rude fuck. Your watch philosophy is shit. You should be ashamed. All fun on the forums. It's going really good on the forums. I can see that forum thing has worked out well. There was a very valuable Air King with 2 9s. Did you see that on the watch box? No, you don't watch that, did you?
No, I don't watch YouTube, remember?
I got to tell you, is there a third person there? Who else is here? Doc is here. Hello, Doc.
How's it going, gentlemen?
Hey, it's fantastic. It's especially fantastic that you're here. Do you want a wrench, Doc?
A wrench?
Yeah, you can moderate on this forum, or you don't.
Oh, maybe in a few months when I'm not so busy.
Okay, that's okay. Doc, what's going on? Talk to us. What's going on? What's happening in your world there?
Well, I'm dealing with my own little rail fail situation, but it's supposed to be completed in a couple months, and then I can get that wrench you're talking about.
Okay. I did a weigh-in this morning, 134.5 kilos, Doc.
And what does that translate to pounds?
Okay. I'll just do it now for you. Weight conversion. It's always a fucking disaster. Okay, we're going to put this into pounds. Oh, fucking hell. Just bear with me. Kilos.
Was that a super chat, by the way? Because I hope you don't do anything for free.
296 pounds.
Okay, so that's 5 pounds. 4 or 5 pounds.
Yeah, it's a little bit down, Doc. But the important thing is, I tell you honestly, right? I've had one or two slips in this whole time I've been on it. Okay, the kids desperately wanted pizza. I had no money. The shops were closed. This was on Anzac Day. Okay, Anzac Day. Okay, so we got some pizza, and yeah, I ate like a pig. Okay, there you go. I told you the truth.
I told you what to consider. Consider pizza with no cheese.
I know, but
what is that then? It's not a fucking pizza, dog. I mean,
anyhow, Doc, I got to tell you, I didn't get the thick crust. I got the thinner crust, the thinner base. But anyhow, the thing is this: I had it, and you know what? Next day I woke up, I felt like shit.
If you go to Sicily, they don't put cheese on the Sicilian
No,
pizza.
and that's proper Italian. You're 100% right. You are 100% right. Anyhow, Doc, you know what I'm craving at the moment for lunch?
Okay.
Subway. Subway.
Well, I told you Subway's probably better than that Vietnamese stuff. And the reason is because the Vietnamese stuff, they're going to slip in some of the fatty stuff. You know, they put oil and junk and all that. They'll slip that in and you won't know. But on a Subway sandwich, it's all right there. You know exactly what you're getting.
Okay.
You make the decision.
No butter, no condiments. It's all very good except salt and pepper. Okay.
Well, those are weight saving. I mean, we'll deal with the consequences later, but those are weight saving.
How do you mean weight saving? What do you mean by that?
Well, you're not going to gain significant weight eating salt and pepper. It does some other things, but you're better off without adding it. You're better off especially not adding salt to the diet.
Doc, that's the only thing. There's a bit of salt and a bit of fucking pepper. That's the only fucking joy I'm getting in life at the moment, okay?
Well, the salt just risks an increase to your blood pressure and makes your heart work a little harder.
It's a smidgen, Doc. It's a smidgen. Just sprinkling.
Exactly. Don't worry about that now. Just focus on what you have to work on.
Doc, I got to tell you, over Easter, I had a bit of chocolate as well. Okay, you saw it on the channel.
And you had the ice cream, you had the chocolate. But again, you have 7 days a week. If you spend 1 or 2 days out of that 7 doing the bad stuff, but you spend 5 days doing the good stuff, you'll still lose weight.
Okay, Doc. Thank you. I got to tell you, Doc. Thank you. I've been having some weird dreams lately, Doc.
So you're off topic on food?
No. I had some weird dreams, okay?
You're dreaming about food?
I'm dreaming I'm going to Oxley State High School and the buildings are still there, even though they've clearly been demolished.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. It must be a part of me, you know, I'm going back in time there.
Was there a certain girl from high school that just you didn't quite settle things out with?
Not really. I only went there for 2 years, but I'm a very sentimental person, Doc.
Wow. The only time I think about high school is with certain women that never quite did what I should have done with.
Oh, I see. Opportunity lost. Opportunity cost, Doc.
Correct.
I didn't know where you were going with that, and let's just say it could have gone into a lot worse direction.
Oh, you're thinking like a certain YouTube celebrity that likes photography. Is that what you're thinking? No. Only time I would date.
I don't know if that guy is serious or out of his fucking mind. That's the scary thing. Like, I actually like him. He's a nice guy, but I don't know whether.
Well, in my opinion, that's weird. The only time I date somebody in high school is when I was in high school. That's it. That's the only time I'm going to date somebody who's in high school.
Well, I don't think he's dating someone in high school. I think.
But he's photographing them.
I gotta tell you, Doc. You yourself, how did you go to medical school? You were a very smart guy, were you, or what happened there? That's fucking hard,
you know,
Doc.
Medical school, chiropractor school, it's all the same, and you do have to be smart.
You got to study, don't you? You did well in mathematics.
He had to learn. He had to learn Spanish actually because he did it in Nicaragua.
Grenada. Ha ha ha.
But I mean, Doc, for a doc, you're pretty well rounded. Most doctors I know have a God complex. But
well, often they do. I'll agree with that. Often they do. I think it's part of, as Jin likes to make fun of the fact that I may not have gone to the best school out there, but part of not going to that best school is being well grounded. And you know, in other words, it's not like going to Harvard Law School and now I think I'm like the president or something.
Yeah, but I got to be honest. It doesn't. You went to a medical school. It's recognized. It's experience, Doc. You've been a doctor for how many years now?
I've been kind of putzing around for 10 or so years, 10 or 15 years.
Well, that's. I mean,
so you know, I've been having fun.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
No.
So Randy Havens, $20. You need to get a gold sub. Do a Kickstarter.
Now, I will say, I'm thinking of a pre-ceramic gold sub, full gold. I've got the two-tones, of course. I got more than enough two-tones. But I'm starting to really like the two-tone subs I have. And I'm thinking, you know, I need a gold, you know, fuck-off piece. And that's it. I mean, I don't think it gets more than that. And I went back and looked at some of your old videos. It's a nice looking watch. It's a nice looking watch.
They're starting to move a bit in price. They're going up a bit, you know.
It's part of the reason I haven't pulled the trigger on it. I'm like, am I really going to wear this thing?
Doc, I'll tell you honestly, I've put a deposit down on an Air King.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
After that, I think I might be stopping for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm not a big fan.
You're never gonna stop, Archie.
I don't think you should stop on an Air King. Like,
it's
I don't
loser talk.
But the Air King's not the one where you say, "I finally got an Air King. I'm going to stop now."
Well, you know what, Doc? I finally got my Mickey Mouse watch. I'm done. This is great.
I was going to try to avoid talking about that.
Look at this, Archie. This is literally a work of art. I mean,
wow. Who gave you? Give us a look at that. Give us a look. Do that again for the viewers.
I think you need to do a review of it, AC.
Wow.
I think you need to do a review of it. I think that it's a work of art, but it's also plastic.
So what? Cartier uses plastic inside their.
Patek uses plastic holders.
Yeah, but this isn't this plastic on the outside as well?
Well, it doesn't matter inside, outside. Doc, it's what's on the inside that counts.
Well, normally I would say if you're in love with it. Have you told Archie how much you paid for it? By the way.
Well, Archie knows that these are going on eBay for $1,000 US.
Mm-hmm.
And how much did you pay for it?
Well, I got it.
I understand that.
Are
the punters allowed to know how much you paid for this work of art?
I didn't pay for it, Doc.
You didn't pay for it?
No, I got it as a gift.
What?
Yes, I got it as a gift from our generous.
From who?
From Tan.
What?
Yeah.
Does Clive know about this?
No.
He does now.
Yes, he knows now. And I'm just gonna wear it.
Hear the end of it.
So much fun.
Anyway, okay. Well, if it was a gift, then that means you don't know how much you paid for it. But safe to say,
he bought it at retail.
Well, what does that mean? It means it's more than 1,000, then, right?
It's like 180 US when they actually came out, and they're going on eBay for like 1,000.
So that means retail's probably like 1,500 or 2,000.
No, they're selling for more than retail because they were limited and they sold out in literally less than a minute.
Oh, so Tan got it for like 500.
No, she got it for like 200.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So they're trading for 5 times retail.
I thought I saw them for a couple hundred on eBay, but what do I know?
Yeah. No, there were 2 kinds. One which they made 20,000 of, and one which they made 2,000 of. So this is the more limited version. I mean, I don't really care about the value because for me, it's just about what I like, and I honestly think it is just super fun, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to wear. I might even wear it with a suit, just to, I think that's the ultimate fuck offer, just to be like, who the fuck cares? Just wear a fucking Mickey Mouse watch with a suit.
Somebody's gonna think you have children and you took one of their watches.
Or that I have something wrong up here, which is probably true, but.
Well, I didn't want to say that part. Let's just say you have kids and you took one of their watches.
I would. I mean, I would if that were the case, because this watch is super cool.
What's cooler, Undone or Mickey?
I mean, of course. I mean, a Damien Hirst Mickey Mouse watch.
See, I think the Undone, at least it's stainless, right? It's got that vintage appeal, right?
Yeah.
It's a chronograph, so it's got at least some complications to it. All right. Oh, and it's not quartz, or actually it is quartz. They're both quartz, so I guess you're stuck there. I'll go Undone.
I mean, this is it's a Swiss-made watch, Doc. It's Swiss-made, and it's worth over $1,000. That makes it basically a luxury watch.
Well, I didn't know that was a definition of luxury watch. I recall you calling a lot of other watches shitters, and so it's a little surprising that $1,000 is all it takes to be luxury.
Well, ArchieLuxury.
Here we go. $2 from Clay Clements. Mickey Mouse for the win.
Yes.
Well, as long as you like it, that's the key. And the fact that it was a gift from Tan there, that's awfully nice. That's very generous.
I was I was chuffed. I was really chuffed a bit.
Did you guys happen to see my Patek divorce horror story video? Speaking of gifts.
We don't watch your videos, Archie. I mean, come on, let's be real.
Speaking of being chaffed.
Sorry. Anyhow, this woman sold her husband's box and papers off for his Patek on eBay for $120, which I bought.
Fuck.
I've heard horror stories actually even worse than that. I recall reading about a woman who got pissed off at her husband.
No, the watch wasn't included, just the box and papers.
No, but that's bad enough.
Mm.
There was a woman about 20 years ago, she sold a Porsche.
Yes, this is an urban folk legend, this story there.
Oh, the one, but it was posted in the newspaper, but who knows if it was actually true.
Yes. Urban legend, yes.
No, this was actually written up in a local newspaper.
Okay.
But it was like still crazy because it was only like $10 or $20, something crazy stupid.
I think Hatsy would do something like that.
Oh. She'd sell the MR2?
I think she could. Because she's got these large dogs that have to. Clyde hated these dogs. These dogs used to always live in the house. Clyde hated that. I don't know about you, but that's one thing I never let the pets come inside.
Well, I've got a horror story because I think the interesting thing is that whenever you go out with a psychiatrist.
Oh, fuck. They're always psychoanalyzing you.
Well, not just that, but they need psychoanalysis themselves. So this particular one that I went out with, first of all, she looked like a model, right?
Wow.
Everybody thought that's what she was. They thought she was like she was a little older. She was in her 40s, so they thought she was a retired like Victoria's Secret kind of model or something.
Oh wow, yes, go on.
But when we sat down to dinner and we're kind of chitty chatting, and she starts talking about how she has some pets at home, and I'm thinking dogs or whatever. No, they're not dogs, and I'm thinking, okay, how about a horse? Some people have horses. Okay, yeah. How about a horse?
How about lizards, reptiles?
She had a pet emu.
What the fuck?
Emu. That's right. That's what I said to myself. I'm not a good poker player, so I'm sure my facial expressions gave it away because I'm thinking, what the fuck? She had an emu, and I'm not making this up. I couldn't. Yes. I don't have that good of an imagination. An emu, and also a potbelly pig. And the third one I can't remember because I was too busy laughing in my head. I was just going nuts.
So what happened? Did you end up? How many dates did you go out with her on?
Just that one. I tried to make a move on her, but she wouldn't have any of it. And I think it was because of my facial expressions when she told me about the pets. What am I to do?
You gotta that poker face, Doc. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Neo $5. Archie, Austin threw down the gauntlet on the Undone. How will you respond?
Monsignor, we have a response video coming out today. Yes.
I'm sure it's really nasty.
Yes.
You know, Undone is made by was one of the founders of Undone, or the founder of Undone is that what's that guy's name?
Michael Young from
Michael Young.
Yeah, classic watch repair.
I believe that he does watch repairs. Like he's probably the most famous guy in the world for Rolex bracelet repair, and he's founded a shitter brand.
It's no Swatch. I can tell you that it's no Swatch.
Look, it is what it is, you know.
No, I think it's okay. I mean, it's okay as just a novelty. Like you can get your name printed on the dial. ArchieLuxury.
I'm actually going to release that video on this very channel, the ArchieLuxury corporate channel. We're going to release that video very soon after this live stream finishes. So it's a special add-on for viewers who are watching this now. You will get to see the response to
what would happen. I'm sorry.
Keep going.
I was going to say, what would happen if you got an Undone and you asked for it to have a dial that said "real shitter" on it? Would they be insulted by that? Would they?
As long as you paid the money, they're more than happy to do anything.
So Yankee Doodle.
They probably don't speak English.
Yankee Doodle, $2. How's the diet going, big boy?
As I was saying to Doc there, it has its moments, but it is moving.
You lost 5 pounds. You lost 5 pounds. That's what's supposed. Did you know that the recommendation? I think I sent this to you. The recommendation is 2 pounds a week.
Okay, got you. It's had its ups and downs. I'm trying. The thing is, you've got to keep it going, keep going. You've got to. It's not so much you have the occasional slip. You've got to.
No, this has to be a permanent change in your whole lifestyle.
Yes.
But the reason the government recommendation is 2 pounds a week is because dangerous things can happen if you're trying to lose more weight than that.
When do you listen to government recommendations, Doc?
When do you listen to a chiropractor telling you about weight loss?
True. I mean, fuck's sake. MT Bone, Arch, how did you come up with the idea of the wristwatch check? How long ago?
It started when I was doing the viewer emails on the ArchieLuxury channel. That's where it came from.
About how long ago did you do your first viewer email?
This would have been 2010 or 11, I would say.
Now, I did hear about a forum that did wristwatch checks.
Yes, they probably did. They probably did it, but
But it wasn't the same thing. It was basically.
I'm probably the first one to do it on YouTube. I'm the first one to do wristwatch checks on YouTube. Well, the best of my knowledge, I am, but.
Well, what this forum was doing that I've seen, I can't remember which forum it was, to be honest. It was a watch forum, and they were doing weekly wristwatch checks.
Yes.
That's pretty common on a lot of watch forums.
Exactly. But the question is, did they get it from the pontiff? And did they just expand it to weekly? But there are a number of places where they do weekly wristwatch.
I mean, that's pretty, I mean, it seems like a pretty organic concept to me, the idea that a watch forum, people would be posting pics of what they're wearing.
For the week. Exactly. And plus of the alliteration of weekly wristwatch. Check.
Well, the wristwatch check, the wristwatch check is
that's purely the pontiff.
Different. Yeah.
Yeah, that's purely the pontiff. But in terms of a concept, like a lot of these things, even if they were there first doing the weekly wristwatch check on a forum, then the pontiff says, I think I'll do my own wristwatch check for every video. And that's a completely different concept.
Watch Lounge is suggesting What You Seek forum with a $2 super chat. Yankee Doodle, $5. I've been leaving feedback in all your competitors' channels, letting everyone know that you invented the wristwatch check.
Thank you so much, Yankee Doodle.
Well, I mean, certainly you inspired the wristwatch check from a certain, for a certain few YouTubers.
And certainly if the rat insists that he invented it, then it must have been the pontiff that he stole it from.
Yes. He stole a few things.
So I mean that right there is probably proof that the pontiff came up with it because he stole it.
Exactly. He's quite a nasty little fucker, that one. Very nasty.
Well, but the thing is, there's karma in life, so I wouldn't dwell on it too much. I wouldn't dwell on it.
I have correspondence from that little fuck, actually. And
historical correspondence, you mean, right? Not current.
Yeah, exactly.
How long has it been since you talked to him?
Sorry?
How long has it been since you talked to him?
Well, the last time I spoke to him was when they had that recording where I was talking to the larger guy, and we picked up in the background was the rodent was giving advice to the fat guy. If you want to see all this stuff, there's a YouTube channel called Urban Vermin. Highly recommend the Urban Vermin channel. It's a.
Is this the time when people talked about when they were like, "You partake in the sex industry in Thailand, for fuck's sake"?
That's right. But I don't want to. Yes, that was the.
It's a very classic.
He never forgave me for doing that. But I mean, what's wrong? I don't understand why.
But I mean,
well,
it is a bit hypocritical for someone to criticize someone for their lifestyle that they partake in themselves.
Exactly. That's
if he said, "Look, I think this is morally wrong" or whatever, he should have just said, I think, he could have done it. But
he could have just ignored the topic. Could have just easily ignored the topic.
Yeah, I've got an email here. This is a letter I have here, which I'll actually make this available to Patreon supporters.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think I will. This was dated 14th of September 2013. This is from AGV. Hello, my name is Tristano, or better known as AGV. I'm an audio engineer, music producer, and full-time classy geezer. When did you start collecting watches? Okay. Only a year or two ago. This was in 2000. This is the He goes on. Goes on to say, what else does he say? I'll put this up for my Patreon supporters.
You know who did an excellent job of analyzing the rodent?
Back watches.
Yes.
He was brilliant. The German guy. That German guy is pretty cool.
Well, I mean, he also plays Spanish guitar, so he's got all kinds of things up his sleeve.
Number 10, are you a fan of the ArchieLuxury channel? Of course I fucking am, Governor. Archie Balls is a legend. I hope he comes to NYC in October so I can meet him and show him my current hometown. There you go.
Well, Archie, you know, I think the punters have been really looking forward to you coming to the US.
Yes, I understand exactly.
$2, and he's really tried to cram in as many words as he could in the $2 cent. So there's not a lot of spacing or punctuation, but you were one of the first watch YouTubers I started watching. That's all basically in one word. No, we can appreciate people wanting to get bang per buck on this channel.
I have to admit, I started watching the Rat. Boy, I got some real shitters out of that one.
Cameron James,
I'll admit it.
Panerai, gotta admit it, best looking watch ever. Lost value. Why can't I buy one cheap? Base value, crash price. I can't find one worldwide. Well, you know, Simon, I would suggest you look on the forums and really, if somebody posts it for some stupid price, wait for them to not be able to sell and then fist them down to the price that you want.
Well, you got to be careful, though, if it's on the forums, because it could be fake.
True.
That's the downside on that. Question to the Pontiff.
Yes, sir.
If you saw a Panerai with box and papers on a forum, are you pretty confident that that's at least authentic, or could it still be fake?
Anything is possible. Look, I think the honest truth is, you know, they're saying with Panerai, box papers and receipt.
You need the birth certificate for Panerai. You need everything. Yeah.
But
get the receipt.
The problem is, Richmond themselves will not assist in authenticating nothing. Richmond's official answer is to ensure that you buy a genuine Panerai, always buy from a Panerai boutique. That's what their answer is.
But that's because they're not only assholes, but they're idiot assholes.
Exactly. It's greedy, nasty assholes. And I think they've, if you don't look after the secondary market, it can really hurt your the retail market. It can hurt. It's quite vicious.
I think it was you that's
Neo, $4. Come to New York City, September 13th for the International Red Bar event.
What is this Red Bar? This thing, is that popular, or how? This is it's supposed to be a bit clicky, but isn't it?
Well, there's many chapters, and I think it really depends on which chapter that you're involved in.
I've heard they're a bit elitist.
I don't really think so, at least not from the groups that I've observed. I'm not really active in any of them, but yeah.
Okay.
John Galt, $2. Will Judas get an invite to the Cardinal Conclave? And by Judas, he means STD. I think the chances of that are pretty low.
By STD, he means the rat.
The rat, the rodent. There you go. Very nasty indeed.
And something, not a super chat, but it's a good one. So I think we can read this one for free. The Oklahoma chapter is called Red Barn.
Very cool. That's very cool. That very cool.
Logan Hall, $2. What's the price for a wrench? That's with an R, not a.
Now, before you say anything, Pontiff.
Yes.
I would think it'd be at least $100, wouldn't it?
No.
No?
We have value for money in this channel.
It's more than that?
We want to be careful who we give these wrenches out to.
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't thinking straight. That's true.
I don't know if we should. I don't know if I mean, it's Archie's channel, so it's all up to you.
How much are wrenches on your channel there? How much?
$100. You'd certainly. We want to make sure you don't.
$100. I mean, you should get a. You shouldn't just get a lot more than a wrench.
I mean, that's a discount price. But how much for a wrench on ArchieLuxury, which obviously is a discount?
I'm just doing an email now to my Patreon supporters. I want to share dirty laundry.
Well, we don't sell. I don't sell wrenches on.
I want to show you some dirt.
I think that the Patreons should have a link to that Urban Vermin channel you're talking about.
Yankee Doodle, $2. Arch, are you coming to America this year?
I'm not sure what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, yet alone next week.
It's the Pontiff and Eddie Murphy coming to America.
$5. Don't sell wrenches, Archie. It'll devalue the channel.
Okay.
It's already devalued enough, probably, huh?
I mean, I don't know how much further it can get devalued. I mean, like this channel is worth about as much as like a Zimbabwean dollar, but or
maybe I should take that wrench while it's being offered because I might be able to put it on the. I might be able to sell it on eBay, huh?
Exactly.
Yankee Doodle, $2. Very good question. Do you sell wenches too?
No.
Now that's a whole nother story.
No.
You know what that would make him if he was selling those wenches.
Exactly. It's purely a brokerage service. It's a brokerage. I provide massage services only. Anything else discussed with the masseuse is purely coincidental.
What is the going rate on Blue Velvet these days?
Is that a super chat or is that Jen asking?
No, that's me asking.
Well, it's. I got to be honest with you. Since I put on the weight, the gigs have dried up, Doc. There's not much work. There's not much work for plus-sized. Not much work for plus-sized adult.
If it's any, I don't know if I should say this. If it's any encouragement, but I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to put it out there.
Put it out there, Doc.
I mentioned to my sister that you were working on weight loss. One of the things she said is don't harass him about his weight.
Okay. Right? Yes, she's a lovely girl, your sister.
For whatever reason, she likes you.
I think I do need to lose a bit, Doc. Seriously, it would be fantastic.
But the other thing she said is, if you were 200 pounds, she said you'd be one of the most dangerous men on earth.
Doc, I think your sister is she blind? I mean, what?
I don't know anymore. I'm just listening to this stuff and I'm thinking, okay.
Watch Lounge $5.
Wenches
are a whole nother channel. LOL.
Yeah, they are a different kind of channel. I don't think they are allowed on YouTube. I don't know.
Doc, I'm starting to wonder whether this sister of yours is about as real as your medical degree.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to respond. I was as shocked as you were. I probably was more shocked. And it's and I don't mean anything, no disrespect to the Pontiff, but I was still shocked. Very shocked. Whatever.
Amazing.
That's what she said. She said he was very, very charming. And with the weight loss factor in there, you would be one of the most dangerous men on earth. So do with that what you want. But I think you should try it. You should lose the weight and see what happens.
Look, I think it's a good idea for my health. I really do think that.
I think it's a good idea for enjoying your watches for the longest amount of time possible. You don't see, there aren't too many chubsters out there who are 100 years old.
No, that's a very, very fair point. At least I don't smoke. I must say the smoking is a very...
Well, I've wanted to talk to Suckerhorn about this because actually smoking is more dangerous than being overweight by far.
Oh, it's a lot more dangerous. It's a lot more. Jin, you should give up. You know that? Seriously. Jin, I
do it because it's cool. You know, all the cool kids are doing it. You know, you have to do it.
Jin, you've just... I mean...
These are the cool kids in Korea, by the way, because we
Well,
don't
and
really...
by the way, Tan has actually quit smoking.
Has
so
he?
When I met up with him yesterday, we were going out for a smoke, and I was just down to my last one. And we had... Yeah, so I had to go and track down someone who was leaving the hotel and borrow a smoke off him.
And I'm gonna take my own props here because it's thanks to your favorite chiropractor. He actually listened to my advice.
Oh, and look who has joined us. It's the Suckerhorn has joined us in the live chat.
So you know what that means, gentlemen?
Well, I can't do it.
Why not? Are you at an airport?
It's not mine.
There we go.
Why can't you do it? What's wrong with you?
Well, I mean, it's not my thing. I don't want to steal it. That's the rancher's thing.
Yeah, but rancher's not here. He's busy moving things and whatever.
He's busy moving across the street from his carpet beetle riddled apartment to a slightly less carpet beetle riddled apartment.
It's supposed to be bigger and better. That's all.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to send this Patreon thing out. I want to share dirty laundry. I want to show you some dirt.
Well, you know, I think the viewers were very pleased to see Suckerhorn back, you know, last week when you had him on, or a couple weeks ago. I think they were kind of wondering what happened, and it was good to see him back on the channel.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals were pleased. I think everybody was pleased.
I think so.
It's not the same without the Suckerhorn. It's just not the same.
Suckerhorn, can you please put in your Urban Vermin link? I'm having trouble finding that channel, Suckerhorn.
I think it may have been taken down or something.
Oh, no. You're joking. How did that happen?
I think I have some of the videos from that channel. I'll have to dig around my computer and see.
No worries. It could have. Maybe it's gone down. You never know.
If it's gone down, they can be put on your Patreon.
Phew. Life is just nasty sometimes, isn't it? They attack you. Everyone attacks.
Well, you know, YouTube doesn't like certain language, and a lot of those videos had that language. A lot of that language.
Okay.
There was a lot of screaming in those videos.
Very nasty.
Not the fun kind either. Not the fun kind of screaming. No. Did the wristwatch check already happen? I probably missed that because I came in late. What is the you're wearing your swatch? Is that correct, Jim?
I've actually switched off. I've pulled the Mark Goldberg, and I'm wearing the Speedmaster now, the Ben Clymer Speedmaster. Not the man on the stage, the man on the Hodinky.
Should I get the punters pissed off and talk about the moon for a minute?
Sure. Talk,
yeah,
please.
We love controversy and drama.
We love this. We love.
I just like asking questions. So here's a question, right? Remember what happened in America when we approached our 200th anniversary of independence from England? Remember all the festivities?
Yes.
For that matter, remember all the festivities that happened at the 100th anniversary? There was a lot of festivities, and even the 50th anniversary.
They had these special trains as well for the...
Yes, because a lot of people didn't think our country would make it beyond the revolution itself. So there were all these anniversary parties every time there was a milestone reached, because people generally didn't think it was possible, that they thought the country would fail. Isn't it interesting that, and even the bicentennial in 1976, if you read about it, the celebration started with the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl in 1976, which was in like February, I guess. And then the centennial itself is obviously July 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
How come there hasn't been any celebration to speak of for the 50th anniversary of man's greatest accomplishment? Not just a country's independence, but man's greatest accomplishment. I don't remember hearing about any. I don't know. Am I mistaken?
So if there's no party, it's not real? I mean, come on.
Well, it just seems a little unusual if it's the greatest accomplishment.
Can I ask you this? Can I ask you this, Doc? Would Trump, now that he's president, know all the secrets about the moon landing being faked? Would he know the secrets about aliens? Would he actually know that now? Or would they hide that from him?
I think he would know, but keeping in mind that he's just now gotten past the witch hunt, that there was collusion, etc. Keeping in mind that, you know, a lot of Americans would lose their shit if they were told by a president that it was fake, and they would want to say that the president that's telling them that has lost their mind. They don't want to accept the reality. If they were forced to make a decision, they would decide that Trump has lost his mind if he were to say that. So he's probably, even if he was told this, he's not going to mention that at all. There's no political gain from that.
To just keep perpetuating the lie.
He's not going to perpetuate the lie. He's not going to talk about it at all. That's my point. No one's talking about it. The deep state's not talking about it. Why do people need
to talk about something that happened 50 years ago?
Because it was the greatest accomplishment in humankind. Not only that, I don't see other countries talking about it.
Well, because they weren't the ones to do it.
But remember, it's an accomplishment in humankind, not just the United States.
I gotta hand it to Doc. He's right. Whether you like it or don't, he is raising a very valid point there.
I'm just observing that there are a lot of parties about far lesser things, and
I think there's no question they went to outer space. Yes, they orbited the Earth, which is risky and dangerous enough.
Absolutely. So, they weren't all successful, even getting up there. Even if you look at the Challenger. The Challenger disaster proved that.
Very quickly, Yankee Doodle, $5, looking to add a complicated Patek, 20 to 35,000, must retain or go up in value. Any recommendations? Now, there is
one.
Yes.
Can you get?
There is no crystal ball here. There is no fucking guarantees. But my answer. Mm-hmm, yeah.
But can you get a used 5170?
No, they're about 50 US, aren't they?
Well, I know. I remember seeing some in the low 40s.
I think they've gone up a bit from there. I reckon 20 to 35,000. The best piece you could add would probably be a 5130. That's the unloved, larger size world time. Okay, my one's a 5110. I think they're a little bit hyped at the moment. I reckon the 5130 would possibly be that. The purists don't like them, but I think they're cool.
But I thought he wanted a chronograph.
Oh, no, just a complication. Sorry, complication.
Just a complication.
But I reckon the 5396, that's an annual calendar with eyes, separate eyes for the... I reckon that'd be the fucking sexiest. I reckon that would be fucking amazing.
But would you agree, though, that if you could get into a chronograph, a Patek chronograph, is going to hold its value better?
Patek chronograph is amazing, absolutely amazing. I would say honestly, the 51. You know, if you could even stretch to a 5070, that's the model before the 51. They're kind of incredibly collectible.
I thought they were even more expensive.
They are. They're bigger. And they got legend status already.
But they didn't make as many of them, right?
No. Look, 5170. I think you probably don't have enough. I reckon looking to add you'd have to buy used. Okay, you'd have to buy used, and you'd have to go. I reckon 53.9. There's no guarantees. Yankee Doodle. There's no guarantees. No one has crystal balls here. But those dress watches are very soft. And
well, but if you get a Patek at a low price, it's not going to go lower, do you think?
Well, that's the thing. No, probably not. Most probably not. But
I think we're at the bottom for Patek right now.
Hard to say because it.
But certainly it's not as guaranteed as a Rolex.
Definitely.
I mean, if you sunk, what was this thing, 25 to 35,000? If you sunk 25 to 35,000 into a decent Rolex.
Well, you could buy a ceramic Daytona at inflated price.
Well, let's say you got a gold one because you'll just like that.
I don't see that as being a bad look. It's a very tricky thing to say there, but guys, I'm going to wrap this up. It's been a great pleasure to have you on. I thank you, Doc, for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Seriously, do you honestly, absolutely, positively, every bone in your body says the moon landing did not happen?
If you look at it, I had a science degree as undergrad, right? So if you look at it from purely science based, it couldn't have happened. Not just it didn't happen, but it couldn't have happened. And if you read between the lines, they were actually telling you it didn't happen.
Okay.
Because when I say that, all the evidence that you would ask for, like telemetry data, all the evidence that a scientist would ask for, that they'd want to look at, not because they don't believe it, but they'd want to look at it so they can use it for the next time. So telemetry data, as an example, gone. Blueprints from the actual ship, right? Gone. NASA says officially that they were accidentally destroyed.
My God.
I'm not making it up. Research it. You don't believe me, so research it.
I'm having trouble breathing right now. It's pretty.
I'm just saying that, normally you'd even Ron Howard wanted to digitally remaster the original videos from the moon landing, right? This was around 2000. He wanted to digitally remaster them. Makes sense. He's really good at what he does.
Yes, he is. Ron Howard is excellent. I love Ron Howard.
At that point, NASA had to announce that they'd accidentally recorded over the original videotapes. I'm not making it up. That was their official response. It was accidentally recorded over, which means the humankind's greatest accomplishment that should have gone to the Smithsonian, right? It's not at the Smithsonian. You can check and find out it's not. Plus, I have friends that work at the Smithsonian. They don't have it.
I mean, to think that this man treats patients. It's horrifying.
You're using the term treat. It depends on how you define treat. We have to get into that.
You missed my super cat, Yankee
Doodle. I'm going to pull it up right now. Yankee Doodle, $5. Looking to add a complicated Patek, 20 to 35.
We did that one.
We did that one.
What's that? Okay. I don't see anyone before that.
Yeah, we did that one. Guys,
in fact, we've talked about it a long time.
Yes, we did. We did. We could have gone to the moon and back. Guys, we're going to have to cut it here. Thank you so much. Next week, live show.
One last thing. Can I say one last thing?
Yes, of course.
For all these punters who are pissed off already, if you go on YouTube, you can watch Walter Cronkite broadcasting the original moon landing, live video coverage of the moon landing, live from the moon. How the hell did we do that? We could barely get a signal from Tokyo to the United States, and it required a booster satellite to get that signal during the Olympics. How the hell did we get a signal from the moon live? Think about it.
Have you ever considered that the Apollo missions had a slightly larger budget than the Tokyo Olympics?
But where are the booster satellites along the way? And also, we didn't have digital back then. It was all analog signal.
Okay, guys, let's cut that. Back next week. See you later.
Like,